Hey guys, this is Kart. Welcome to something a little bit different here. I don't play Mario Kart all too often anymore. I'm at like 16k rating on here. I was considering whether or not I'd want to do like a road to 20k sort of thing. I don't think I'm gonna play enough in order to actually get there, especially with things like the Pokemon DLC being out in a couple of days. But I do enjoy this game from time to time. It can be very rage-inducing, let's be real. And I'm not exactly like up on all of the shortcut stuff, but sometimes you just want to play something a little bit different for a change. I usually also don't play during the afternoon, so this is a room that's got a whole bunch of Japanese players that I don't usually have to play as many as this, so we'll see. The ratings are a lot higher in this room than I'm used to. That's a very early shot for this stage, my goodness. Yeah, I am not used to rooms of being this high, and I got squished. Whoops. I need to get some more coins for this, because, I mean, that was a good boomerang, but it's like, I need more coins. We do not have much at the moment. Coins are necessary for catching up, obviously. Or just staying ahead when you're there. Dodge the blue on the way round as well would be good. Though I could have probably stayed on track there, but eh. Anyway, using Rosa Streetle because I kind of like the slightly higher invincibility frames that this one has. How am I not getting hit by half of this? But you know, it's got kind of comparable stats to like Yoshi Teddy. It's like half a speed point faster, half a mini turbo slower, so like it's still got the same sort of general stat trend that way. Wow, there's just so many bombs and stuff going on at the moment. Watch the fire. Hopefully get the bubble here, so I can still get enough mini turbos and stuff for what I need. But I have a decent speed spread compared to what I would expect, off of the Yoshi stuff. But I have more invincibility, which kind of helps a fair bit. There's been quite a few times where I've been in situations where I just like can't, get smashed around by so many things in general in quick succession, and this card is a bit better at dealing with that. One of the other things this vehicle is particularly good at doing is handling water, but we haven't really come across any tracks in the couple, like selection stuff that has that yet, so that's okay. We will see. On Daisy Cruiser this time, one of the Wave 5 tracks, I was kind of going to wait until, like, Wave 6 fully came out before doing this as well, just because it would be fitting. Yeah, there's the trail. Welp. This track is not an easy one to come back on, so hopefully we can just get something going here. To be fair, the last one also wasn't, because there's no major shortcuts on that, and maybe this is where our like slightly higher standard speed will end up coming into play. I don't know, mini turbo is a pretty powerful stat to have. That's a pretty early blue shell too. I'm not really sure which way round is like faster to go there. It feels everybody seems to go the other way round, so maybe that is the fastest, but oh well, yeah. I saw the bomb way too late there, unfortunately, and table. Well, this one clearly is not going as well. It's fine. We've still got some time. Going down the bottom would be really slow. There are 2 items that you can get down there though, so like maybe I'm gonna need to do that at the final thing, but we'll see. Still back up in third, so you know what? It's kind of going alright. Hopefully don't get fired by anything. I see the other bomb there as well, so not necessarily gonna get completely caught by... Oh, was gonna say not gonna get completely caught this time, but still ended up getting caught within it a bit. Yeah. Not much to do with that. We do grab ourselves some stuff with it, though. Blue shell on the way. Wow. Wait, blue shell is just like there? That's... This pack is really close together, huh? Kinda... Oh, God. Yeah, gotta brake a little bit because we don't want to get trailed by the greens there. We would just have our race ended with that. Just take the 4th place. Not bad, actually. Again, for such a hard running track and the fact that we got caught out quite quickly, yeah, it's pretty alright. And up there with a fairly decent gain for 4th place. See, it's track selections like this where it's like, I want all of these. Please just give me more of this and less Excite Bike, okay? Well, it looks like DK Summit, or Snowboard Cross for us in the UK, that's the one that's been chosen. I'm not very good at the double cut here, so I'm expecting this is not gonna go super amazing, but we'll see. I have been surprised so far by how reasonable some of the other stuff has been here, so let's see how this goes. So, coins are pretty difficult to come across on this track for the most part, so I think it's probably reasonable to spend a little bit of that opening just trying to get them. And then here we need to do not quite that. I don't think that's gonna get over. No, it's not. I was a little bit too sharp on the first drift, so didn't really get too far. Didn't lose too many spots to it. I guess not too many of the other people in here know how to do the cut super well either. So, like, we're okay at that. Oh, well, there goes my shell. I was gonna throw that to replace triple shrooms, huh? Man, cannon item boxes are crazy, that's all I can say. Still on 6 coins. I think I'll cycle here because we're probably gonna see a shop fairly soon. And just try and get some better alignment for this time would be good. There we go, that's better. There we go. Not the best ever, but certainly about as good as I'm going to get with this. And we just want to make sure we loop around there kind of nicely. Got 2 mushrooms, so I can use one for shortcut, one for blue dodging. Potentially, we don't have anything to block a red, which is concerning. Actually, never mind, we do. Got kind of lucky with the item there. We didn't get a coin, so that's good. So we'll use this one to go through here. And gonna have to just block the red here, unfortunately. So if a blue comes, I am in trouble, but that is fine. Hop over. Do we make it? Oh, we don't make it. No! I am really not very good at it. Oh, but I dodged a shock because of that, though. So, the scrub dodge, right? Totally intentional. What are you talking about? We don't get the thing. So we're going to get second here because red shell that I can't block. But that is fine. Yep, watch for the back because everybody always does that. Second place is fine. Probably could have won if I didn't fail the cut on the last lap, but like I said, I'm really not very good at this one. It's, I practice it somewhat, and I only get it like half the time, it seems. So, you know, it's one I need to work on, for sure. Well, it seems our luck has run out, because not only are we getting coconut mold, but the highest rated player of the room has also left, the 32k rated player, so VR might be a little bit harder to come by off of here now, but let's just see what we can do here. Always want to try and hop at that staircase because I've noticed that just makes it easier to actually get the mini turbo at the start there. And, well, goal of this one I suppose would be to try and get mushrooms if we could, you know, get a hold of some items. I do need coins too, I do not have any, but going up the top seems like a bit of a waste here. Everybody's already going there. I have a mushroom, that's good. Let's just grab some, I know, costing some position stuff, but just grab some coins. Everybody seems to be getting wrecked by the cars. I got wrecked by fire, but I didn't get trailed, so there is that going for me. Oh, that's not how that's supposed to go, but okay. Get through that. Probably wanted to try and get the trick there as well, but dang it. He was going faster than I was, so that's fair, I suppose. Triple mushrooms and a plant. The plant is not super good. It could be, but the better thing here is the mushrooms, because we could use one of those to cut here. Nope. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen too, but there was just no way I could get around it. And there's the combo. Alright. Like I said, our luck could kind of run out a bit here. What do we got? Blue shell's not even good. I wanted to have a mushroom. Yeah, this is bad. I'm pretty sure there's no real way of making like a decent comeback here, but Star Golden is probably one of the best ways of getting anything. See if we can actually do anything from here. Do we get... Oh, we get a boo. That's not good. Need to just go there. Getting 6 mushrooms. Maybe we can still make some of it. Yeah. You know what? Ended up in 4th out of that. That's a result. Considering how bad we were, like, at the start of lap 3 there. We were in last place going up this escalator that we're just about here on lap 4. That's a positive result. I will happily take that. Alright. Okay, not super happy with seeing this one, but I do have a higher regular speed than most of the players in this room, so maybe we'll be able to get something going here. Still the second highest rating in the room now as well. There's that 121k player, and I burn out. Fantastic. Alright, this is not the sort of track you want to be behind on, for sure, but we will see how it goes. I do have triple mushrooms to start with, that's pretty good. Grab a couple of coins there, that's nice. Get the orange mini turbo, just get a little bit more out of that. I think you might be able to trick there, but it's not that big of a deal, really. Main thing I need to try and grab from here would be just more coins. We're in a relatively okay spot. Oh, well, we were, and then we get trailed out of nowhere. I was going to say, we're in a relatively okay spot when it comes to things, but the constant, trailing is not going to help our case whatsoever. At least we can take this middle cut. That's not too bad. Looks like somebody got hit in the right at the end of that. We do trail someone there as well. Triple reds and triple greens ahead, of course. Why would you throw... Well, I know why you would throw them back. It's because you see there's like no real defense there, but still slightly annoying. I think I'm going to have to go for items here. This is the slower path, but yeah, that was a really good decision because, good lord, those are a couple of good items here. Let's see what we can get for the star. We haven't really seen the capability of like a shot dodge yet, and we're not going to get it here either, but again, these are pretty respectable. Just watch the bullet, don't get caught by that on the way through. I think this is the time to start golding up, to be honest. We need to just keep up as much as we can, preferably not in front of the guy who's got a red shell, but whatever, apparently we got trailed by it anyway. Oh, good shot. Alright, not much we can do about that. First place is so far gone, there is absolutely no hope of that, but we could still get second here, get a trick off of that. Didn't get the double, which is a bit unfortunate. To see, yeah. It's going to be the first pretty underwhelming race, but it's fine. Not much you can really do with it, and we get shot right before the end of this too. That is terrible. Yep, we're finishing in last. Welcome to Mario Kart. Not every race is going to be a good one sometimes. Oh, 31 is the loss for that though, man. We were doing really well with the rating stuff and then nope. Never mind. Well, we couldn't have running tracks forever, I suppose. Welcome to Cheeseland. Oh, we've also had somebody who's just under 40k enter the room here as well, so this ought to be interesting. Yeah, this is not a track that you run on like ever. As much as it is kind of a shame, this is one of those. Oh, do not need that bit. This is one of those where you do kind of need to like bag for items and stuff here. What you really want is a bullet bill for the third lap. That's the main sort of bit here. We want to try and gather as many of the coins and stuff as we can on the way through as well. But yeah, this whole section that we're going through at the moment is something known as a bullet bill extension, which just means it will not ever run out whilst you're in that area, even if it was supposed to before. So yeah, we need to kind of go for that. There's a lot of them going on at the moment anyway, and we do need to sort of wait a little bit longer in order to get our main stuff. Blue shell is not going to help us out here, so we're going to wait again at this item set and just try again. I kind of went a bit too fast for the stuff there, but it's fine. Golden is also pretty, like, bad, to be honest. I'm just going to start the timer for that now, because we do really need that bullet. And there's double item set to go for it here. We also need to make sure we don't lose it. There we go. We need to hopefully not lose this to a shock now. I'm really far behind though. I don't know if this is going to be like possible to properly come back from, but so long as we don't get it, yeah, like shocked out of us here, we should be fine. At least to do like a reasonable placement here. Because where we're going to use this is in the cut here. And now this will take us all the way through, steer the bullet so that it's tight line-wise, go all the way through here. Might have been a little bit too far behind to make this work, but we can go ahead and use our golden now. Oh, well, we got shocked in the air, so that's still not the worst, but crashing into that definitely is, yeah. Oh well. If we'd have not crashed it, we'd probably been okay. As it is, 9th place, because everybody else had all the stuff behind us. Maybe a little bit too far behind on that one. Oh well. We have an infiltrator. Yeah, even just doing this at an off time apparently still gets you noticed on your friends list. Alright, Berlin Byways for, what is this, our 6th race now? We're kind of just broken even in terms of rating stuff at this point, so hopefully we can have a more, like, passable race here and we can start getting back up. A couple of really bad results doesn't help, and getting an item stolen also doesn't help. That's a rather crazy thing to have done there where you're like, with your immediate banana. It's like, why would you do that at the start, knowing, you know, that double items and stuff is behind you there? I don't know. Just like, I guess you'd maybe have just seen that there wasn't a red shell or something, but that's kind of crazy to me. You are lucky enough to get defense as your opening item, and, you know, you just throw it away. It's weird. Anyway, not a huge amount to have really said. Oh, get an extra coin there, that's pretty good. Not really a huge amount to have said at the start of this one. Oh, I am so glad I mushroomed away from that. There is a shortcut here to use mushrooms on, but we're just gonna steer clear of that. The car stole my box. That's hilarious. And I'm gonna get trailed by Canary if I don't watch myself. Crazy bomb, can't really do it. That is such a wildly good bomb toss there too. Not much I could have done about that. Never mind. See, there are boxes here, so I do kind of want to grab the thing. I crash into the wall as well because I'm bad. Please get out of the dirt. Yeah, that could have gone so much better, but I guess it could have gone worse too. Not going to get the doubles if I don't go to the side. That's a really bad item set too. Okay, so going into the 3rd lap, not exactly super good here. And how did I get caught by that? Just disappointing. Get knocked out of the double box there as well, which is frustrating, but, I mean, frustrating is probably not the right word there. It's not that big of a deal, but still, you would like that not to happen. Plant is the worst I could have gone. I'm really hoping for mushrooms there. It's going to eat the blooper, I suppose, so I guess I don't have to worry about that for the end of this. Probably going to end in... end in 4th. Okay. I was thinking the start was going to catch up to me. I was just trying not to... I could have looked back, but I was more focused on trying to just stay in a reasonable line there. Not the worst race ever. On to race 7, and we are on Singapore. The track selection was nothing that we hadn't already seen. Like, a lot of people want to play Daisy Cruiser again because it keeps showing up on the thing, but that's not where we are. Instead, yeah, on to another tour track. I don't hate this one. See, this pink Yoshi is trying to just like snake everywhere. Not really doing a particularly good job of it, if I'm being honest. I'm just trying to stay away from everything that could trail me there. There's a lot of lag involved in stuff like that, so gotta be careful. I will mushroom up. Ah, I was hoping to steal the double. And I just get completely destroyed for it instead. Wow. That's probably the worst luck I have seen on that ever. I don't think I've ever even seen somebody fall down onto the football pitch there. That's just like, man. Oh. Alright, my bad for staying in the line of it, I guess, but sheesh. Alright, can we get slightly better luck going through the rest of this, please? That would be nice. I don't... Oh, I did not think that was going to go that close, if I'm honest with you. Probably could have made better use out of the mushrooms there, but doesn't seem to have mattered that much. I get the extra trick off of that too, which is good. And one there, and I missed that one, but it's fine. See what other item stuff we get. Another set of triples is good. Let's just go ahead and try and catch up a little bit further here. That's fine, we'll recover with that. Go after you again with that as well. Do get the wide enough drifts that I don't get caught in the corner there, which is pretty good. I don't know what's the fastest way of going down here. I think it's probably going down because I don't have the highest airspeed there, but it seems reasonable. Keeping hold of second is probably top priority here, so let's just try and do that if we can. Because I don't think there was any realistic hope I was going to catch first anyway. Although, well, I mean... Oh, wow. Okay. That was unfortunate, and I should not have thrown that forwards. That's my mistake. Alright, well, my bad, I guess. Good green toss into what ended up being a really bad race for me. I shouldn't have thrown the boomerang forward. I could have easily gotten around that. Oh, well. I mean... What can you do about getting Mario Kart like that, right? Okay, so good news and bad news. The good news is that we're on a pretty reasonable track. Animal Crossing's kind of fun. The bad news is it's 200cc, and this is not a 200cc vehicle per se. I mean, it's the character, really. If I was playing with Daisy, I'd probably be okay here, but... yeah, this could be kind of rough. Also taking a while to get started here. Sometimes this just happens with Mario Kart. Hopefully it's not going to disconnect us though. That would be really bad. Nope, it did. Fantastic. Oh, and I actually lost like 28 points to that too. Wonderful. Wasn't even my own fault. RIP. Okay, new room, Bone Dry Dunes. I tried to vote this one earlier, it didn't get in. We got a couple of high-rated players, one at 28, one at 40k in here. Mostly noting the rating stuff because I kind of feel like I'm outclassed at that sort of point. Especially if we're getting a bad start here as well, but we'll see. I've beaten my fair share of like strong players as well, so... Who knows? We do have a pretty good like coin start because we started at the back, so I guess that's the thing. I don't even know what I got hit by. I mean, it must have been a banana, and then I get bumped off the edge somehow despite being the heavier character, using a mushroom no less. Go trying to work that one out real quick. I do see the banana there this time, so I ain't getting caught by that. I am apparently just gonna get caught by the piranha plant on the way down though. This is just Mario Kart in a nutshell, you know? I'm gonna need to use the boo here. Oh, we get a short dodge because of it. Alright, let's go. We might be able to make something back up because of that. That's a pretty big advantage to say the least. See if we can get ourselves back on track here. Yeah, I'm not really very good at going on the inside there, unfortunately, but I guess it does avoid getting hit by a lot of things, and we're back up into second, huh? Still not getting hit by that banana. That can stay there as far as I care. Taking a better line so we can take our first. We are probably going to get past in the shortcut, but that's okay. I guess not. And, well, there's the blue. That's probably why we didn't get thingy in. But oh well, it sucks, but it is what it is. A piranha plant as well with that. Jeez. Thankfully, didn't get caught by that one as well. Alright. See what we can do with the finale of this. Not very good. Also get caught by the bone plant. Yeah, I probably could have tried to go the other direction there, but I missed, so whatever. Just got to avoid this boomerang at this point. Grab the double since there's no longer a banana in front of it. Oh, that's really good. We want to use those as quick as we can off it. Let's just use the star now. Get through the shortcut and end up in a respectable enough 4th place. We take those. Got to work on getting that that rank up again since we just lost points to a disconnect that wasn't even my own fault. But, you know, that's just the worst part, really. Okay, so the actual worst part, well, is that we're back here. But also, it's mirror, and I've lost track of how many races I've done. I was planning on doing 12, you know, what would be a typical... I keep burning out as well, it's not great. What would be like a typical lounge thing from what I've been watching. But with the disconnect and everything, I've kind of lost track. I think this is race 9 or 10 or something. But yeah, I don't actually know. So let's just go for 2 or 3 more and see what we can get here. One of the high-rated players has gone, so who knows, maybe this will be more doable. I did get my mushroom stolen, unfortunately. Also, this guy is potentially a problem here. We'll have to see. Are they going to... I'm going to take the blue, so not too much of a problem anymore. I actually have a horn for the following blue, which is pretty good. These are really good items to be in first with. So let's just do my best not to fail at this point and go for it. I think I should probably still be grabbing a couple of coins though. So we'll do that. Grab this one and just run for a bit here. So we have 1 defense. We do have the horn, but probably gonna have to use it for red instead of the blue. But let's just hope that we don't have to worry about that. Or the shot could just take it out of us as well. That works too. It's not like I needed my defense or anything. No, not at all. Yeah, wow, that Yoshi caught up horrifically because of that. I'm gonna have to just use my mini turbo a bit earlier than I would like. Double defense is pretty good. Again, barring a blue, trying not to will it into existence. We should... Oh, maybe we're not okay with this one because I keep missing all the tricks, but hopefully we'll be fine. Let's just go, and yeah, I ain't gonna back anyone at the end. That's mean. I don't like doing that. So yeah, taking the victory on this one. I'll happily accept that. Did need a good race considering a lot of them have been pretty rough recently. So like the first 4 were pretty respectable. And then, like, since then, it's just been downhill, so I'm glad we got at least 1 more good race in here. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, I think this might be race 11, considering how many parts I've got here. Unfortunately, we're not playing Maple Treeway. That was one of the ones that was on the selection wheel, but it didn't come up. I don't know. I mean, this one's half on purpose because I want to try and learn to bag this one. You can see a lot of people are sort of doing the same bit with it here. You really want to get a bullet bill for like lap 3 on this course. We're not even... I guess we're not going to get many of the coins here because everybody else is doing the thing too. But we do want to try and grab as many coins as we can and go for a bullet for lap 3 would be the ideal thing. Because if you use a bullet during this part, you can actually get an extension off it and it'd be great. The catch is, just like last time, I kind of need to not be too far behind, which was the big problem that I had before, so I might... Like, I'm tempted just to keep this, but then again, getting fired like that, I should probably just stop here and see what we can do. We need to be a bit further back, I think, than, you know, in order to get the bullet in the first place. So Just getting the star, which is fine. The problem is if everybody else... Ah, well, there's why. All 3 bullets are already in play. Let's see, do we get one off of that? We get a golden off of that. Okay, this might not work out. We may just have to go here. Because golden doesn't really do it. Yeah, maybe if I use the timer real quick. I'm really not very good. He's holding the shock, so yeah, we kind of are in a tough spot with that here. See if we can get the dodge. Ah, we got the shock ourselves, but not before he could use it. Yeah, this is looking dire. We'll see if anything else can come off of this, but it's not looking great. This is why I don't do bagging stuff normally. Ah, well, we get the bullet, but it's just a little bit too late. So if you've used it early enough, like the bullet goes all the way through that, even if you have already... yeah, I'm off the edge of that. This was just terrible. Yeah, the bullet kind of goes all the way through that bit. Not much I can do. Okay. Yep, that's unfortunate. The shock absolutely devastated me there. Never mind. Alright, on to the final race for the day. See, my problem is I'm not attuned for bagging, to be honest, so pretty much all the times where it happens it's just like not going to be very good for me. But we're on Yoshi's Island to end this. One of the best DLC courses, for sure, even if it's pretty straightforward in its approach. I do know I need to like drift off of that, but I just didn't have a good alignment for it, so just like a trick it was there. Yeah, and getting caught by the trail makes sense. This one is a weird course in terms of, like, I think you can bag this one, but it's really much better for running, I think. At least that's my thing, but then again, it's just me in a nutshell. I do prefer to run most of the stuff. I missed it, but somebody else hit it, so... That wing cloud is annoyingly difficult to hit as well. It's kind of annoying, kind of frustrating, to be honest. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Well, at least we can keep up, because the mushroom. Maybe we can take out this birdo. Actually do take her out, okay. Should have just gone for the trick there again, but it's fine. How did I miss the item box there? And why does everybody have triple greens in front of me? And also just getting hit by the blue shell does not help as well. Thankfully that red shell did not just go for me, but somebody runs into us with a star, and all of a sudden we are all the way down again, basically at the bottom. This has been, I guess, this in a nutshell. Pretty underwhelming. Maybe we can still make something work off of this, I don't know. It's not looking too great though, let's be honest. And yeah, it's been a tough old session here. We're gonna have lost an awful lot. Like, it really didn't... I don't even know what I got hit. I guess it was a banana, but like I don't even know what I got hit by there. Yeah, this has been a tough one. There's not a lot of good stuff to really say with this, but let's not get too hasty off of it. We could still finish in a pretty reasonable spot here. The Mario is like you know, Super Mario is gone. Oh, but that happens. Okay, and nobody hit it. So that means, yeah, everybody's gonna pass us at the end here. See, can we keep on a reasonable spot? 4th place, 5th place, 5th place. Okay. That shock destroyed me. Never mind. You know what? Can we end on that? We can't end on that. You guys want more anyway, right? Let's just do one more. Decent enough, but we need better than that. Well, the rumor's spoken. We're going on to one of the more notorious bagging tracks out of the Booster Course Pass. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, on the one hand, yeah, this course is very annoying because of the bagging stuff and everything. On the other hand, it does tend to be one that I do, like, sort of alright at. I have, like, an okay sort of spread to begin with here. Definitely looking for star stuff by the end of this. I'm probably going to bag a little bit more as we go, but I just want the I want to get my coins up first, and then we'll stop for more items. So we got a 9, and then I think next set I'm probably just going to stop to get more. Because, yeah, we really want, like, laps 1 and 2 on this one just do not matter. It's all about the third lap. Oh, well, yeah, okay. That's a pretty good set, if I do say so myself. Ah, but I couldn't use, because of the golden, I couldn't use the bullet first. Would I have even used it then? Probably not. So I don't think it mattered that much. Besides, we've still got a whole other lap to catch up with this. Yeah, with how many wild shortcuts and stuff there are on this track, there's loads of scope for catching back up right at the end here. And some of the craziest comeback stuff comes out of this one. We do have our beautiful little star to begin with here. Hopefully going to get another one off of this. No, we get a golden. That's bad. That's bad. We need to start using this now. Although it's not going to run out before this item sets. That probably wasn't a good idea. Yeah. And the shock happened anyway, so we weren't going to do super well within that. Hopefully we can still get, like, you know, a middle spot here maybe. Unlikely, considering everyone's still got stuff behind us, but now you know what, sick. Considering we got shocked out of the last set, and 2 goldens in really bad placements there as well. If that golden was a star, I think we win that race. That's how silly this one is. But I mean, hey, we gained 2 points off of it. On to the encore time, I suppose, if there is any encore time. Usually at the end of, when it's getting close to end of stream times and stuff, I will go until there's a course that I do not want to play on, like, for the roulette stuff. Bowser's Castle is one I really enjoy, however, so even though there is one I don't want to play on here, it's like, it's a different course, and it's ones I like, so encore time, I guess, for now? We'll see. Los Angeles Laps. This is an interesting course to say the least. There's some pretty good shortcut potential on this one. A lot of it is like, do you get a mushroom in the first set is a pretty big indicator as to how this is going to go. We're in like 3rd, so probably not getting one. Nah. We might get one off the 2nd set here, but... I missed the coins off it too. Well, he missed the box on my side. No mushroom. That shortcut over there is incredibly good. We're going to get passed by like 3 people, potentially. I guess not this time. Okay. Alright, not exactly where I wanted to go with that, but it's fine. I get ourselves the double. There's all the mushrooms that I needed before. That's fine. We'll just catch up a little bit here. Save the last mushroom for recovery. Yeah, I was gonna say because of that, but it's fine. We didn't need it for that one. Red shell, green shell, but there is a blue that's going, so that's good. Blooper is probably not... I mean, it did affect me a little bit out of it, but just get rid of you. I see the bomb there, so... just gotta take care of it immediately. You do have the green, but you didn't get to use it in time, I guess, so there is that. Yeah, I would like to have taken the booster, but I needed defense, so that's what we did. Alright, not the worst. I keep, like, driving into the off-road like a ninny, though. I really do need to solve that. There is a blue shell, so... that also kind of blows, but it's to be expected. We're just getting like double redded off of it anyway, so we would have been in trouble if not for that. Triple reds, huh? 4? Wait, what? How many red shells do you have? Also, that wasn't actually going for me. I could have drifted around that. Alright, you know what? Bye. Oh, no. Oh, bye, but for a different reason, right? That's fine. We'll take, hopefully, 2nd here. There's a lot going on with it. I know he doesn't have an item behind now, so are we going to get there in time? No, we're not, because we didn't grow fast enough. But 3rd place, respectable enough, alright? Considering how many of these we've been having issues with, 3rd is okay. And we do technically get back over 16k, so not bad, not bad. Ninja Hideaway. Man, this course is tough. It doesn't really favor me because of all the tricks here, so all the mini turbo stat stuff is better than than my Rosalina speed thing, but, you know, we'll try and make it work. There's still a lot that we can do here. Now, there is a shortcut that you can do that I'm just not capable of, so I'm not even going to go for it here. Besides, it's nice to get up the top and get like 3 or 4 coins off of that. This Yoshi decided he was going to steal most of them, but that's fine. Use a mushroom. I think bottom path is technically faster, but also easier to get hit off of, so I'm just staying up top at the moment so I can be a little bit more, like safer on it. Alright, so now I have a mushroom, I can take that shortcut, so I probably will. Gotta watch out for the horn from this player, that is something to be concerned with, but if they're going up the top, it's not that big of a deal. They might just drop down though. Yeah, like they took the cut. I got hit by... Wait, how did that work? I got hit by the... That was a shock, right? I got hit by the thing, like spun out. Am I might just be overthinking it. Yeah, this is exactly why I don't like going down the bottom, by the way, because you just get hit by everything. It's annoying. But we will take care of that dude with our fire. There's so many red shells behind it. How are there so many red shells of that behind us there? It's crazy. Whatever. Watch the center. I just drifted way too tight on that. Oh well, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We don't want to get hit by that red shell as well. Wow, second shock, huh? Well, no, maybe it's not. I don't know. Like, it really felt... It looked as if there was one with it. Yeah, I was thinking that's going to happen. I should not have even bothered. Well, we are losing this one very handily, unfortunately. Kind of got messed up by the, like, everything there, really. It is what it is. Let's, just see if we can finish off with any sort of notable bit here. Like, bullet would have been good, but it seems like all the bullets were taken, so just finishing down in 10th. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I wasn't the only one who had like a bad race in terms of the rating stuff, but yeah. It just keeps on going back and forth with that right now. And for what will definitively be the final track, unless like 3DS Rainbow Road comes in here. Super Bell Subway, because this will take me to over an hour of recording, and that seems good enough for me. I knew I was too early off of that. This is a somewhat bagging track anyway, as you can see from the Yoshi bit here, but this is not one that I particularly like trying to bag on, so... It's certainly possible. There are a lot of shortcuts that you can take here, so a lot of people will do it, but I do kind of I just like running tracks in general. I don't particularly like, you know, bagging as a thing. It's not because it's cheap or anything, it's just, like, it's awkward because I actually find it more RNG focused than just regular racing would be, so it's interesting in the end. Let's just stay clear. Because as you've seen, I was trying to hold the stuff for the shortcut stuff here. Got it obviously shot out early. That's, yeah, I mean, it's stuff like that, right? Because it's all about, do you dodge the shock that happened? And if you do, great. If you don't, well, you're coming in last, and there's not much you can do about it, you know? At the same time, it's awkward for running a lot of tracks, because you do end up... Oh, wow, that's... I thought I was going to get a trick there, I'm not going to lie. Like, running tracks is also kind of awkward, because you end up getting to that sort of point of, like, well, the blue shell comes, there's not much you can do about it. Or, like, here, it's just that guy had triple reds, and there's nothing I can do about that. So, there's definitely, like... plus and minus sort of points to both sort of playstyles. Why? Oh my god, and target shot off. Well, yeah, not exactly targeted, but yeah. This is the problem with a track like this, isn't it? If you just end up, like, and everybody else had power item stuff, everybody else got the dodges, and there's nothing. I couldn't even get an item at the end because they were all taken. Yeah, that is the way it goes, but we're still getting like 7th off of that, which could have been a fair bit worse, let's be honest. And that will do for this one. So, yeah, tough, like good start, but really tough going forward. The only reason we're down on points though is because the disconnect cost me 30 points that I couldn't do anything about because it wasn't even my own fault. So, you know, but we would have been basically broke even. It's one of the other reasons not to do like a road to 20k. But it's kind of funny because when I go on the stream stuff, we do this for like 3 hours or something, and I end up usually gaining like 600 to 700 points off of that. Maybe that's the influence of having the people that I play with being there as well, but not always. It's kind of weird. Anyway, hopefully whatever comes out of this mess of a recording is entertaining enough to see. Thank you very much for watching. I've obviously got a lot to learn if I want to actually do anything good with this. But hey, Mario Kart, just be Mario Kart sometimes. Till next time, take care everyone.